Welcome back. Now, music has the ability to soothe the soul, and many artists, in their own words, were born to sing. Our first guest this morning might be young by many standards, but he is a hard-working, up-and-coming artist. He has entered competitions like Idols, Pop Stars, Gospel Stars, to name a few. He goes by the name of Cizario. This Eastern Cape artist joins me in the studio now. Cizario, good morning. Thank you very much.
Morning, man. It's beautiful to be here.
Let's talk about this love for music and growing up in the Eastern Cape and then eventually finding yourself in Johannesburg. Why music?
Why music? This is simple, man. I've always loved it, obviously. Music, I'm doing so many other things right now, but music because it's my first love. And people say I'm so gifted and talented, you know, and so they kind of sometimes get confused as to what I actually really do. But I feel it's music. So yes, music for me is my #1 love.
When did you know that you wanted to be a singer? When was everybody around you saying that, you know, this boy has vocal chops, you can sing?
Oh man, that's such an easy thing to tell you. When I was in grade 2, I did an awesome play. They always used to choose me to do plays, and you know, I don't know why the teachers had to always choose me to do all these musical plays at school, and you know, to perform in dramas and act at school. So I knew that I had it, but it was confirmed when other people saw what I've got, and that made me believe because they believed. Yeah. Talk
to me about the fact that you've entered so many competitions. You've been on Idols, you've entered Pop Stars, Gospel Stars, and you've done other shows. What is it about the competition element that is it all part of the marketing to put yourself out there, or do you thrive going up against other vocalists and showing you've got the best? Because I think in most of the cases you've reached the finals of all of them.
Yeah, don't you think it's strange? I mean,
I think it's very strange.
Reaching the finals for all of that, you know, and amazing journey I've had with Idols, with Pop Stars, and the likes. I've done so many of them. A few years back, I actually did SABC 2 Gospel Stars. I was a Gospel Stars finalist, you know. But what happened there was that you know, Sam, this is so simple. I think every artist wants to put themselves out there because we all have a story to tell, you know. We all have something to say, and it comes out with notes and expressions and the way you sing if you sing, the way you play the guitar if you play the guitar. So I feel certain people are just blessed in a way to express themselves in that way, which is music. So I went through the journey. I intentionally put myself through the journey of being in the competitions, like you said, obviously to put myself out there and market myself, but also to express my love for the music. I think that was the first approach to doing what I did.
But when you enter so many competitions, because Gospel Stars is very different from Pop Stars and the other stuff, how do you describe your sound? Because it's described as very soulful R&B, kind of meets jazz.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, people are going to be so surprised, you know. What happened is that I found myself. Through the journey of being on all these competitions. I actually thank God that I found myself in that, found my sound in that, you know. I remember the guy we just spoke about now, we actually wrote together, we wrote the album together, and there was just a switch in my music. We had written about 30, 40 songs 4 or 5 years back, and we actually rewrote, and we came up with my sound as I got through the journey and developed myself, you know. And that's where this sound came from. It's soulful, hints of jazz and African elements. So it's honestly beautiful. I'm blessed by my music.
When does the album come out?
The album is coming out next month. This is April, right? And guess what? God has been so faithful, man, that the album is coming out next month on the 30th of May, which is my birthday. Okay. So it's coming out. We not really planned it, but I think nature and the universe has kind of made it to want to be like that. So I'm excited to have it out on my birthday.
And the name of the album, very quickly?
The name of the album is going to be called This Is Now.
Okay, This Is Now.
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. That's our first artist morning, Cizario. You're going to hear some of his tunes a little bit later here on the program. Let us know what you think. Morning live at sabc.co.za. Let's take a break.